What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Next Gear. Today we're going to be going over the top 5 things I hate about my 2010 Camaro SS. So we're gonna go ahead and get started with number 1. The first thing I hate about my Camaro, and trust me, it was hard coming up with this list because there's really nothing I don't like about the car. It's just little stuff, and I'm sure you've seen some of the stuff I'm gonna mention in other videos. But the first thing I'm gonna say are the doors. Now, what could you hate about doors? Honestly, nothing except for the fact that the Camaro, they come with such a long door. So it's just all about the style of the car, how the car sits, and I'm sure you like the Mustang and everything else. Anything else that's like a 2-door, sports kind of car, it's just a pain in the ass to open up the door, because you open up the door, you got such a long door, the way the door turns, you have to open it up to like the first notch where it stays at, and you're gonna have to like squeeze out if you're in like a parking spot or whatever. That's why I usually park away from everybody, and because people like to swing their doors open and hit my car. But that's just me. It never happens to my truck, which is a 03 with 200,000 miles that looks like crap. It never happens to that truck. But like my new Camaro or my previous 2 Camaro, everybody hits my car no matter what, but nobody wants to hit the Dodge. So yeah, that's gonna be the first thing. It's just the doors, how they open, and they're just long, and it's just a pain, basically. All right, so number 2, I'm gonna have to say, is gonna be these cup holders. All right, so now what you're thinking is, okay, what possibly could go wrong with the cup holders? And what I'm gonna explain to you is, if you have an automatic, this doesn't really apply to you as much, unless maybe you're in like manual mode for it and you got it all the way down and you're trying to shift it or whatever, I don't know. But if you have a standard, when you're shifting and you have a cup right here, right now I got a can, so the cans aren't a problem. But let's say you go to like Sonic or McDonald's or something, you got like a large cup, or if you have like a cup that you bring from home or whatever, you basically gotta shift like that, or shift on the side or over here. You really can't maneuver that much. You don't have a lot of space. So that's one thing I'm gonna say is another problem with the car, are the cup holders. But in my 2020, they did fix it a little bit. They actually put the armrest to where it cut right here, and you actually had the 2 cup holders towards the passenger side, so you could actually kind of shift a little bit better. But basically, if you plan on racing, don't get anything to drink. Just you know, dehydrate yourself. So number 3, now this is gonna sound weird too, because you're like, what could possibly be wrong with the seats? Now, it's not necessarily the seats themselves, but it's like, I guess the sides of the seats. So I guess it is the seats themselves, but the sides of the seats, if you drop anything, like it could be anything small, you drop it down the side of here or on this side, you might as well just say goodbye. You're never gonna find it again. Because if I drop something while I'm driving or whatever, you literally, like, you can't, I have small hands, you just can't, you can't get your hand inside of it. It's just the way the car is designed again. But basically you're gonna have to hop out, and you're gonna have to just move the seat up and down, back and forth, grab your flashlight. You're gonna have to fish it out. You're gonna have to find it. I've dropped so much stuff, it's been ridiculous, and I just can't, you can never get it out. The 4th thing is, I'm sure any 5th gen owner will tell you, I've seen it in videos, your sun visor. This is pointless. My tint strip covers up what this is covering up right now, so you might as well not even use it. Even the mirror is just like, just small. So there's no point to the sun visor. It's not gonna save your eyes. You're gonna get blinded by the light, and then, you know, you're screwed. But that's just how it is. That's how the Camaros are. At least the older ones. The 6th gen, they did improve a little bit, but not as, not crazy improvements. But it is an improvement. It served a little bit more of a purpose. You had actually a bigger mirror. You had a little bit more coverage, maybe like right here, if I can remember. It's been a while since I've been in my 6th gen. But yeah, so that's gonna be that, your sun visors. Now, on to the 5th thing. If you expect your Camaro to be fast without putting a blower on it, you're gonna want to change out your rear end, like your gears, because whatever stock they have in here, I forget what it is, but it's just not keeping up. I've tried to figure out, I got a cam in the car, whatever. It is driver, it's a standard, it's driver error, that plays a big role into it, but my God, I mean, it's just sluggish. Like my 2020, I just put E85, quarter intake headers and exhaust, and boom, I'm quicker than this car. And my 2020 was a standard as well, just so y'all know it's not a 10-speed. But you get into this car thinking, okay, it's got a cam and a stage 4, whatever. It doesn't run what it sounds like. It runs, I'll give it that, it does run, but a lot of people say just to swap out the gears in the rear end, swap them out, go ahead and get you some what I'm gonna be running are 393s, because in the future I do plan to boost it or whatever. But as of right now, I think 393s are perfect. So because it is my daily, I'd rather not get 410s in it and struggle. But gears are gonna help a lot. But anyways, guys, if you have enjoyed the video, please leave a like. Comment what you want to see next on the channel. I need some little ideas of what I need to record. But comment what you want to see next, and don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.